Essex is synonymous for car cruisers during the 1990s, back when Ford RS Turbos and Cosworths were everywhere, racing and doing burnouts along the infamous Southend Sea Front. Crowds were pulled in from across the UK, but as the police cracked down on these events, the hugely renowned Essex cruisers, as so many knew them, were no more. But we at South East Mk2 Golfs want to show the world that car cruises and meets can continue. They can be civilised and chilled, and a great reason to get out in your car and soak up the views with like-minded folk. And we also want to show that Essex has more to offer than just fake tan, fake teeth, and fake tin. The Essex region of the UK is full of rural areas, with roads that are a car enthusiast's dream, so at South East Mk2 Golfs we have come together in our retro VWs to take our cars out and drive them like they're meant to on these incredible, twisting, picturesque roads. The cars roll in with a massive variation among them. Let's check some of them out. Showcasing the factory standard cars, we have this late model Tornado Red 3-door GTI 8 valve. Keeping with the OEM theme is this lovely GTI 16 valve with rare 7JY BBS RA alloys. Fresh from extensive restoration is this flawless GTI 8 valve with de-trimmed body, highlighting the beautiful new paint. The refreshed interior makes this a lovely place to be, whilst the high lift cams help this Mk2 zip down the road with even more go than before. Some incredible deep dish Schmidt modern lines are so period correct on this beautiful G60 powered Mk2. Featured in our previous videos, Alex's lightly tuned GTI 16 valve, complete with double rear wing for massive downforce, is in attendance. Rocking the sleeper look is this R32 converted Mk2, complete with all the chrome trim and a tan velour interior. Like something you'd have seen during the Southend Sea Front events of yesteryear is this smooth tailgated, body-kitted Mk2 from the Max Power era. This jade green Type 19 Mk2 with all the chrome is such a great looking car. I mean, why wouldn't you bring your tent box on a car cruise? After many months off the road with some serious electrical issues, our R32 Swap GL is back for its first proper outing since repair. We also have a very leery stripped out 1.8 turbo Sciroccos in attendance, a 16 valve Corrado on individual throttle bodies, and a modded TFSI engine hiding under the bonnet of this Mark I Caddy. To round up the overview of some of the cars, we also have Mk2 Golfs here for the cruise too, and with that it's time to get behind the wheel of our retro VWs and hit the road. Something about these cars and cruising with your mates within a huge group of classics down twisting roads is like nothing else. It's a sight to behold. Oop, got your engine. The route passes Wiggly Bush Lane as the drivers comb through and into the village of South Weald. Holding it in gear for unnecessarily long is obviously necessary with an R32. We leave the folk to enjoy village life once again as the group enters prime B-road territory.
My stomach's in my mouth.
behind the wheel of the R32, Ben appears to be rather enjoying himself.
Good fun?
Yeah. Ultimate B-road cruiser.
With the 16-valve keeping its tyres warm on the old Roman road, we enter the picturesque village of Leaden Roding, where it becomes a game of Spot the Thatched Cottage. A fellow 80s car enthusiast was in for a treat as he was witness to an oral and visual delight. As the cars pull into the car park, it's chime for a midpoint stop. Judging by the state of the beam, that sign has been regularly ignored. And what's this? Jetta spotted on one of the retro pictures displayed inside the pub.
So here we are at our midpoint stop, the Bell. We've got such a great selection of cars. We've got Mk2 Caddy, we've got Sciroccos, Corrado. Let's check out some of them.
Whilst we put money back into a local accommodating business, let's delve into the cars on this cruise some more. With Screamer pipe on show from the TFSI engine lifted from a Mark 6R and then modified to 400 brake horsepower, the Mk2 Caddy, rebuilt from bare metal by the owner, is one hell of a machine. Freshly painted Atlas Grey on this cammed 8-valve GTI is such a timeless colour. Some period correct design touches give this Mark II a really individual look. Few colours on a Mark II wow as much as Tornado Red. A GTI 16-valve with a subtle but effective performance upgrade in a 2-litre bottom end whilst retaining the K-Jet injection. Not as common as they once were, mainly due to Mark II owners nicking the engines out of them, a trio of Mark IIIs were in attendance in the form of a VR6, GTI 8-valve and genuinely rare GTI 16-valve anniversary. Two legendary coupes finish the lineup, at which it's time to hop in the modified AMK powered Sirocco for the cruise to continue. The Essex countryside beckons, with fast flowing undulating twists making the B roads appear like a rally stage. Time to open up the throttle on the cars and have some fun. road weaves and meanders through the rural landscape with the cars lapping up every turn and the drivers enjoying every second behind the wheel of these awesome machines. When that turbo comes on boost in the Sirocco, it is a laugh a minute. This time it's the throttle-bodied Corrado providing the excellent soundtrack. In fairness, we'd all do the same if we had an induction noise like that. The country roads continue through quaint villages and picturesque scenery all the way. I can't get enough of the turbo noises. The road opens up into a long straight section that is just too tempting to resist putting your foot down on. Resistance is futile. The drivers arrive at their final stop where the engines can tick cool after the epic drive, over 100 miles driven, enjoying the cars and what the fantastic roads have brought to the party, all whilst remaining completely respectful of residents and communities and supporting local businesses at our stops. Whilst the old car events, of which Essex is renowned for, were undeniably epic, this is a fresh take on the Essex car cruise, cruising with like-minded folk in their cars, all completely unique and special, and being accommodated by friendly and welcoming businesses too. Long may it continue.
So here we are, we have just covered God knows how many miles. What a day that has been. Absolutely love it. All the cars are here, they've behaved faultlessly. I've had a great time. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Southeast Mk2 Golfs.